Mr. Barker, how are you, sir?
I'm very well. This is Nancy Burnett.
All right.
She's one of the finest animal rights activists I know.
Today's a very sad day, so we're not sure at this point in time whether Jericho was shot or not. I mean, we know Cecil was shot, and people are calling for the head of Walter Palmer. People are upset. They're angry.
Well, I'm one of the leaders of the pack. I think that whatever misery befalls him, he deserves it. And Nancy here can explain what the killing of this second lion is going to mean.
If in fact it's true, because right now we're getting conflicting reports.
Right.
But the reports came out, and now people are starting to retract, saying maybe it's not true. I'm praying that it's not true.
I hope it's not true for the benefit of the pack. But
I'm the director of United Activists for Animal Rights, and I'm receiving calls from people who are just absolutely outraged about this. It's bad enough that Cecil was killed and then suffered for 40 hours. I really am wondering if that was part of the hunt, part of the fun for this hunter to track him for 40 hours before they finished him off. Because this is so evil. You can't put anything past someone who would do that.
Well, but explain what it will mean to the pack if the second animal's dead.
Well,
look, everybody's interested.
Yeah, right. Got a helicopter above. Okay.
With Cecil's, the murder of Cecil now, of course, his cubs are at risk, the cubs in his pride.
Yeah, the whole pack.
If there's another pride member, bloodline, that could take over and care for those animals, the damage won't be quite as horrible. But if, in fact, Jericho, too, has been killed, and there is not another bloodline lion to take over, another lion will take charge of that pride, and in fact may well kill off the cubs, the offspring of Cecil and Jericho, so that his own bloodline will be prevalent.
So there's a lot of talk that they're saying that Walter Palmer, that they're saying that maybe they want him to go to Zimbabwe and bring his dental services, right, to Zimbabwe, and maybe he could give back in that way. Would that be sufficient, do you think?
Not for me, it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't for me. I would love to see him extradited and end up in an African jail for a long time.
Yeah.
This is not the kind of thing you can buy your way out of. It's a heinous, evil thing, and apparently he was looking for an elephant to murder, but he couldn't find one big enough. So I don't know how he planned to get the elephant's head into the U.S.
He's never going to work again in this country.
Well, that's
his practice is shut down.
I'm sure.
I like that.
I'm sure.
Right. So, but they're saying though that Cecil died a martyr, which is a good thing because now it brings to the forefront.
Right. And also, I think this will perhaps open the eyes of the public as to just what these trophy hunters are. These people have some sort of a personality defect, just like other criminals. And here they are, out going all over the world, spending their money to kill.
Yeah.
And they take the prime animals. They don't take the weak or the ill or to cull, as they like to say. They find the most perfect specimen that is important to the survival of whatever that species may be, and then they slaughter that.
You cut off his head and put it on the wall.
Yeah. And they're talking about possibly, there are people who want to put bounties on the heads of these poachers, which
I'll go for that.
Something between me and you, I'm with you 100%.
Well, I don't think anyone would shed any tears if that happened. Let's put it that way.
All right, listen, you guys are the best of the best when it comes to this, and your voice means a lot. So thank you so much.
It was a pleasure,
Mr. Barker. Thank you.
Thank you, and we're so glad we didn't miss you. Thank you. Tell me, our legislature needs to put a stop to this here.
Yeah, it happens quite often here in the United States.
Well, I would like to see something done about it, of course. And another terrible thing that they are doing is canned hunting, where they have the animals actually enclosed in something, and these people, men and women, go in and shoot them while they're in a pasture-like atmosphere. It's awful.
It's like shooting fish
I've heard even that some of them have shot them in cages, believe it or not. I've heard. I don't know that to be true. But it is a group of humanity for which I have absolutely no respect.
Me too, or no remorse for whatever happens to them.
I wish them the worst.
The one thing that I've noticed myself is that it seems that it falls along party lines. Republicans tend to be a little more okay with it.
You're talking to two
You're
staunch
speaking
Republicans.
with a Republican
I'm glad you brought
who
that
is
up.
so conservative. I'm a little right of Genghis Khan.
Okay, all right.
But I'm against.
I'm glad I brought that up then.
I'm glad you brought it up too. All Republicans are not.
No, you're right. You're 100%
And you know
right.
something, unfortunately,
It seems largely though, it does
You're
seem
right.
to be one of those
You're
issues
right.
that it does where Republicans tend to feel this way, and liberals and Democrats feel to seem.
And
the
you know
other
what's
way.
hurting the Republican Party, because all of our friends, for the most part, are very conservative Republicans. We're all animal lovers. We're
Yeah.
all actively involved, and I mean, protesting, actively involved. We're not the elitist left. We are right, very right conservatives, and that's what is hurting the Republican Party, because they're not considering the importance of protecting the earth and all the creatures that live on it. And if they want to stay in office or get back into office, they'd better develop some more sensitivity about the creatures we share this planet with.
Absolutely.
I applaud you.
Absolutely. Listen,
Well put.
you guys are the best of the best. I mean it. I mean,
Well,
you know what?
thank you.
I